will you have a chat bot, one brain that builds from all of your courses? Like, so for example, mine is not pulling from ChatGPT. It's not pulling from the internet. It's only giving information based on my own brain, specifically from the writings from my books, the videos of every one of my 300 courses has gone into it. Every YouTube video I do, every tweet, it goes into that. So when it answers, it's only pulling from my information. The only thing that's a little bit different there is, like, for example, the answer I just gave, it used impact as a verb, which I hate. I would never do in real life. So it didn't mimic everything, but that's not a substantive, mistake. That's just a stylistic.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, are you going to plan on, I mean, in theory, you can have an AI chatbot that only takes the data from any individual course and answers from that, as opposed to one that pulls from everything?
I think we're doing both. So it could have like the wider context as well as definitely the data from our course. And I think that's just to give it a wider, hopefully it'll give a better answer if you do ask something that's slightly outside of scope. Our courses are very specific, for a very specific audience, and we have very specific lessons. And you might ask a question that's just slightly outside of that. And so we want to be able to cater to that as well.
We're speaking with the CEO and founder of GoSkills, a highly successful and specialized online education company. They specialize in technology, things like Excel. They're highly selective. They have, you said, 100 courses and just a dozen or so instructors. I've been very fortunate and proud and happy to be one of those. Tell us about your curation process, because we live in a world where so many people say more is more, and Udemy brags about, we have 80,000 courses. How did you come upon the strategy of limiting it to 100? I mean, there's certainly, the philosophy is, less is more. And Leonardo da Vinci went on to become the most famous painter in the world. He only did 25 paintings. Van Gogh only did a few. So how did you stumble across this strategy, and what is the magic number?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we purposely didn't go down the route of Udemy, where it's a platform for anyone to sign up, create content, and sell their content. I personally found it quite overwhelming when I went onto some of those sites, and I just searched for an Excel course, and I get hundreds of results. And then you have to wade through reviews and content to see what actually works for you. We wanted to target a very specific audience, so working professionals, busy working professionals, and we created all of our course content based on what you would need in your job to succeed. And so we only have one Excel course. The Excel courses that you see on the website are different versions, but it's still the same Excel course.
So if someone comes to you, they don't have to spend 2 days looking for the perfect one. If they pick the subject, they put their trust in you. You've already vetted tons of courses. They're only getting a great option from you.
Exactly. They're only getting, exactly. And then looking for the instructor is also a big part of this process. So, instead of just getting anyone that can teach online, we look for someone who's not just an expert, someone who has experience teaching, but someone who's also very good at coming across well on video. And getting that combination of those three factors is really, really difficult. You're amazing at it, TJ.
Thank you.
But it's a bit of a unicorn. And so we spend a lot of time looking for the right instructors that are charismatic, that are really good at teaching, have tons of experience teaching, and come across very well on video.
Well, now we do have a number of online instructors, subject matter experts who watch this either live or on demand. Is there anything you're looking for right now? Do you need instructors in any particular niche? How do you like to be approached? Because you're not like Udemy. I can't just push a button, upload, hit publish, and there I am. How do you like someone to pitch you? Number one. Number two, are there other things you're looking for? Are you looking for marketers or
Yeah.
technologists right now?
Yeah, so we're always looking for great instructors. In particular, we're looking for AI based courses. So if you've
Mhm.
got a specialty in AI, please contact us. And you can just email us info@GoSkills.com. That's a managed inbox. We see every email that comes through there.
Mhm.
And in terms of did you mean like in terms of hiring people, or do you mean just
Are
instructors?
you in need now? Are you looking for software engineers, for example, or how else can we
Always.
help you? Mhm.
If you're a great .NET software engineer, please email us too. And we're actually currently looking for an SEO copywriter. So if you're in that space as well, just email us.
Okay. And how big is your company now? What's kind of headcount do you have?
We're about 25 people, and we're fully remote. We've been remote from day one. We've got
Uh-huh.
people across 15 countries.
So you
And
didn't have to go through that awkward transition of people coming to an office, sending them home, and then asking them to come back and getting people
no,
angry.